moments in a creative process where something shifts, and from that point onward, nothing continues in the way it was intended. Futureworld Orchestra has reached such a moment. What began as an ordinary new album, defined, structured, and entirely under control of Robert, has slowly moved into a space where those definitions no longer apply. At first, the changes were subtle. Additional layers, unexpected variations, small deviations from what had been planned. Nothing unusual, nothing that could not be explained. But that changed. Over time, the material Robert was producing began to behave differently. Compositions that had been completed no longer remained stable. Elements within the music seemed to reorganize themselves, as if guided by a logic that did not originate from within the process itself. Decisions that were once deliberate became uncertain. Direction became fluid. At first, this was approached as a technical limitation. The system struggled. The sessions became heavier, more demanding, increasingly difficult to contain. But replacing the system did not resolve what was happening, because what is occurring is not technical. There is an interference coming from nowhere, not something that can be isolated, not something that can be measured, and certainly not something that can be removed. It does not interrupt the process. It integrates itself into it, quietly, persistently, and with a precision that is difficult to explain. The music of Futureworld Orchestra is no longer behaving as something that is being constructed. It is responding, evolving, in ways that were not initiated, yet cannot be dismissed. This is not hesitation. This is not delay. This is the result of a process that has moved beyond Robert's control. Beyond control. For that reason, the release of the new album will be postponed until autumn this year. Not because it is incomplete, but because it is not yet stable. What is taking shape cannot be forced into the framework that existed before. It does not respond to pressure, and it does not follow expectation. It requires time, not to be finished, but to become. What will emerge from this process will not resemble what was originally intended. It will not be a continuation, and it will not be a refinement. It will be something else entirely. A different form, a different direction, a different Futureworld Orchestra. While waiting for the coming autumn, don't forget to look up from time to time. You may already notice that something is shifting. Something that has not yet revealed itself completely, but is beginning to affect more than it should. More than it was ever meant to. And if you are paying attention, then it is already affecting you. Not everything that is unfolding will be visible, and not everything will be accessible when it happens. Some things will appear briefly, and then disappear again. If you sense that something is shifting, it may be wise to leave your name and your signal. You will be included in the alignment registry. From there, you may receive fragments, early transmissions, or moments that are not made public. Not as announcements, but as indications that something has already begun. No expectations are required. No timeline will be given. Only this. When it matters, you will not have missed it. Enter your designation if you choose to remain connected. Thank you for your patience.
stay connected,